I'm Mysterion. And I'm Mysterion. Hello, LabMonkey.
What are you talking about? This is me, not you.
I've shrunken. I'm two-headed, just like you.
No, you're not.
I'm right beside you. I'm now a skeleton. To those concerned, that's not me.
I was watching this awesome movie, How to Get Ahead in Advertising.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And after I watched the movie, I grew this boil.
Oh my God.
And then it's growing, and now it speaks.
I thought I was your boil.
No, you're a Doyle.
I'm a Doyle.
Not
a Boyle. That's actually my real last name. Can you believe that? Yeah. You know, one thing I've got to say, I was talking to a few people that we both know, and the common consensus is that everyone thinks you got a really good head on your shoulders.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I have 2 heads on my shoulders.
Yeah, now we have 4 heads. 4 heads are better than 1. We can be the Beatles.
Look at this. If I put these on, I'm actually 6-eyed.
Oh, wow. So you're not seeing double, friends. This episode, toys.
With 2 heads.
Welcome back to Toy Surprise. I'm Mysterion.
LabMonkey number 9.
And
LabMonkey number 9.
No, number 10.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah, I don't have an extra head, but I collect things with 2 heads.
Yes, look at this beautiful thing.
Yeah, this is an actual human baby skeleton. It's essentially Siamese twins that were fused at the hips, and both bodies developed separately above the waist. And this condition actually is called Diopagus Siamese twins. And it exists, and there's a woman or a pair of women, twins, who are in their 30s now, living in this state, and they are teachers. They both have a job as a teacher and operate with one body. And their names are Brittany and Abigail Hensel. And they had to take their driving license test twice so each one could get it, and one of them got married. Yeah, one of them's married.
How awkward is that?
I know what we're all thinking, and the answer is that the sister who isn't in a relationship just kind of goes off into her own zone and reads a book while her sister's husband's cheating with her. I mean, I don't know. How does that work? You know?
Just reading the book.
Imagine there was like a country and western song, and it was like, breakup songs and heartache songs and this sort of thing. It went like this. Well, I know you were with my sister, 'cause I was right there with her. It's a real condition. It's pretty exciting how the human body
there's an turn this around, there's an arm that comes off the back.
Yeah, because, that's wild. It's just how we are as a species. Nature is an interesting thing. Nature is both beautiful and terrifying.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Beautiful. Terrifying.
More beautiful.
More beautiful. So we got all kinds of different toys.
We have a lot.
Yeah, and of course the idea of like a Siamese or a 2-headed animal goes back to ancient times. You got, Cerberus, who guards the gates of hell.
3 heads. Right?
3 heads in that case.
Right, yeah. 3-headed dog.
And 2-headed snakes and different imagery that appears in ancient writing. And I mean, this is a natural condition. So of course, a birth of something with 2 heads was seen as an omen of a bad omen.
Absolutely, yeah.
So why not have toys that have 2 heads to be bad guys?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. More for your buck.
Yeah.
So what'd you bring? Ooh, who's he?
Check this out. This is called E.T. Phone E.T. by Panda Propaganda.
Wow.
Made back in 2017. So Panda Propaganda doesn't really make toys so much anymore, but 2017, 2018 was his heyday. And he was known for the guy that made all the two-headed toys.
Love it.
He-Man body, and he would have like a zillion two-headed
Even
ideas.
the chest is split
in
right
half.
down
Yeah.
the center. Look at this.
Like he has ones where it's like Homer Simpson and a donut. Like he has everything all paired up.
I like that it's not just two ET heads or
Yeah.
ET with Elliot. It's
Yeah.
ET with an item that ET would be
That
associated
was
with.
his theme. He'd always pick a pop culture character and then an
Wonderful.
item that would kind of go with it. Like, yeah.
Oh, I have to check this guy out.
Yeah.
He's still not, but he's not making it
His,
anymore.
his account is still up, but he doesn't seem to be making toys as anywhere near as much as he used to be. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm definitely going to follow him.
Panda Propaganda.
He's cool.
Yeah, I got that in a trade. Wicked. Want to bring another one?
Yeah.
All right. Check out that guy.
Oh, he's whoa.
Yeah. So this is Ninja Gaifand?
Oh,
Ninja
he's
Guy fan.
so cool.
And you recognize the head.
I think it's from.
And this is the Angry Beast. Amazing toy from 2017.
Is that head from Arco?
It is.
Ah, look at me. From Arco's The Other World. Oh, he's just so cool. And I have him too. I didn't want to dig him out though. I didn't know if that. I guess that. Yeah, he's a two-headed dragon.
Two-headed dragon.
Oh, and I just thought of one that I didn't bring out, which is of course the old Imperial two-headed dragon.
Don't you worry, I got you covered.
Oh, you got me covered.
So yeah, so this is Gaifand, and that's why this one's called Ninja Gaifand. And this is all wire posable here. So these fins are wire posable as well. And he's got his harness and his reins, which are hard to find.
Right.
And this is Arco, The Other World, right?
The Other World is such a
It's so good.
far out toy line.
It really is. Yeah.
It's all weird and neon and bright and just
bendy
so
and
bendy
glow in the dark weapons.
and you got so much for like $2 or $3 back in
they
the
were
day.
dirt cheap.
You
yeah.
got a card back with two figures and two little accessory figures and a bunch of, like you said, glow in the dark weapons. And there was a story that was printed on the back.
Yeah.
And I remember actually reading all the card backs to sort of figure out what was going on in their world.
Yeah.
Now, they did have a character that also had two heads, and his name was very controversial and actually got a little bit of backlash. But because the toy line wasn't as popular as, say, G.I. Joe, it didn't receive the backlash that merited a recall. And his name was Schizo.
Oh, okay.
Two-headed Schizo.
You have one, don't you?
And there he is, right here.
Two-headed Schizo.
So the idea is, of course, multiple personalities.
Yeah, that happens a lot with the two-headed sort of characters.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have, the good guy and the bad guy, or the whatever, who knows what. But what a cool figure.
Yeah, he's
Tarzan
awesome.
strap and the giant glow-in-the-dark.
I love their weapons.
I love their weapons.
And their bendies as well.
Yeah, they're absolutely bendies.
Yeah.
You know what ends up happening, right?
Yeah.
They
All the
break.
wires break inside.
Break
Yeah.
inside. But they're bendies.
Yeah.
And that is, of course, Schizo
They can ride right on.
from the other world. We'll make sure, though, that I get him back. On
Sure.
Gelfand.
I have him, actually. I don't actually have his weapons. I do have him.
Still missing quite a bit of this line.
They are a tricky figure to stand because you always manage to figure out.
And he's top heavy.
That's too bad.
Too bad, huh? Speaking of which, too bad.
Yeah,
Another
bring him out.
double-headed figure. Of course,
Yeah.
this is the one everyone would think of when they think of a two-headed toy.
I think he'd be the most popular one that people would think of. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's him right there.
I love that they can punch each other in the face.
Yeah.
Too bad. We'll be double trouble for He-Man.
He-Man.
I'll get him. No, he's mine.
Too bad Skeletor and He-Man figures each sold separately.
Well, well, an evil warrior. Two warriors.
The name's Too Bad.
Too bad for you. Oh, yeah? Who wants me first? You get him.
No, I'm getting out of here.
Too bad. New from the Masters of the Universe collection. Other action figures each sold separately. From Mattel.
Hey, you! I said no!
Yeah.
And of course, he has the wham! I got this figure for my birthday in 1984.
Nice.
And I remember absolutely
When you were 30?
loving this when I was 30. And I remember absolutely loving this. And did you see that the new version of him is two individual characters, and then you can break them apart and morph them together?
Oh, that's
They
cool.
somehow created canon that he gets fused with somebody else. I always loved
Yeah, he's a great figure.
this character. sort of lizard face and or human face and scales. And, yeah, really cool. Mattel, 1984, Masters of the Universe classic figure.
Yeah.
From a classic line.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And I've seen a lot of people take him and custom wrestlers and put like the Road Warriors on it and that sort of thing. It works beautifully.
Yeah.
Oh, who's he?
This is Dupless. He's a Shogun. He's a Mazinger Z bad guy. Dupless M2.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, awesome. A Mexican bootleg. They love Mazinger Z down in Mexico, so they always have like these wicked bootlegs.
He's great.
Yeah, he's awesome. I believe there's a Shogun sized version of him.
You know what? There is.
Yeah, it's very, very rare. But
and of course, there's the Ultraman villain, Pandan, who's a double-headed bird robot.
Right.
So he's another character.
There's another Ultraman one. I couldn't find mine, and it's called Twin Tails. He's got a face at the bottom, comes up, and he's got sort of like two tails and sort of a face in the top part as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like a scorpion tail with a face.
Very cool. I want to take Pandan and make a custom out of Pandan, where one head is Little Joe Cartwright, and the other head is Pa Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie, and call him Landon.
Yeah, sounds
joke,
heavenly.
Oh, that's another toy altogether. Really cool figure.
Oh, he's wicked.
One of the evil horde, of course, Modulok. And this was another one of those figures that I absolutely loved. You can break them up and you can make different characters with them.
At one time I was collecting just this figure, and I have bags and bags of him.
You really? You still have bags of Modulok?
Yeah, because I want to make like a giant one.
He's worth quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I got a very expensive
bag.
bag.
You got an expensive. You can make two guys out of him and make them all weird. He's got 6 legs and
so many parts.
Yeah, so many parts. And then he built the robot Modulok to assist the evil horde. So he's the brains behind building Modulok, which is another cash grab by Mattel to, stand on the shoulders of the success of this figure.
Okay.
They put out a robot sort of version of him, and that's Multibot.
So good. Yeah, I've got him too. Yeah, he's awesome.
And you can actually pull this guy apart as well and do the same thing, and then you can combine them together. I really love his face.
Awesome.
He's absolutely cool. And I do have a weapon.
So good.
There's a weapon. I knew I had it. And it also pulls apart.
Yeah. These are both great.
So Modulok and
Multibot, yeah.
From Masters of the Universe, 1985. These guys came out. Look at that.
This has got 3 heads. One head, you could say it has 4 heads. It's got a head on each hand.
Right.
Head up here, and then it's got sort of a head on its chest.
Those aren't heads. Breasts.
Headlights.
Wow.
There's teeth though, and puking.
I dated a girl like that in high school. All right, I never had any dates in high school. I'm a magician.
So yeah, this is by my friend Liege Toys, and here's the card art. This is Volatile.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah, Liege Toys. Like this is from 2017. Pretty cool. Yeah.
You see a lot of these types of toys at Toy Tokyo in New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'll get a bunch of this kind of weird.
Yeah, he's very much into this sort of sculpting style.
I love it.
There's a lot of creatures and monsters and stuff like that. Are we doing another one?
So I collect 2-headed animals, actual real ones.
Mm-hmm, yes.
And I have a 2-faced calf. I have a double-headed duck. I have birds in formaldehyde that are born essentially with this condition, where they're split at the hips and they have 2 heads. And I also have the opposite, where it's 1 head and 2 bodies.
Oh,
that's a really weird condition as well. So,
is there any toys like that? 1 head and 2 bodies? I don't think so.
If you know of any toys with 1 head and 2 bodies, let us know in the comments. That seems like something McFarlane would make.
How does that even look? I can't even imagine.
Just imagine a head and then 2 bodies splicing off of it.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah, it's the weirdest. That is the most rare form of conjoined twin, and you do not live in any way. You're not even for a moment. You're born dead.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
How uplifting.
Yes. Well, nature's an uplifting thing. Mother Nature's fault.
All right.
All right.
I think we both have this guy, right?
Yeah, Hydrax.
Hydrax. This is Remco. Oh, you have the wrong weapon though. He has
Excuse me.
he has an axe and a dagger. Mysterion.
Well.
Yeah, he's cool. Right? This is the Warrior Beast.
Yeah.
1982. Is that right?
82. Yeah.
82. Remco. Yeah.
Great line. Imagine we had an army of these guys. That'd be great.
Yeah. I've never molded this head before. I should. It's a nice toy. All this. Look at all that detail. All the
scales
and everything.
The faces.
Yeah. So
he looks like one of the Imperial dragons.
He does. Yeah, he really does. This is Monstar.
Oh yeah, Monstar.
There's a lot of toys that do the head flipping, right? There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, I guess that's two-headed.
Kind of two-headed.
He changes.
Yeah.
So it's sort of two-headed in the sense that he becomes another character, but he doesn't have them simultaneously.
Yeah, Silverhawks.
Silverhawks.
I was digging a little bit deep maybe for this one.
That's okay.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
It's cool.
He's still a cool character. Missing, I think there's supposed to be like a front and a back.
Yeah.
That
to hide the head.
That hinge back and then it flips. Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
I want him so bad.
He's real. Oh, he's very sticky.
Yeah, my Hydrax was very sticky.
You're on a surfboard.
Wonder how these toys are going to look in 100 years. Just decomposed.
Just a sticky mess. Yeah. There's Headbanger.
Toxic Crusaders.
Toxic Crusaders line. Yeah.
You know his head smashes the other one, right?
This guy is a mad scientist.
Right.
And his name is Dr. Bender.
Yeah.
And this guy's a surfboarder like dude, and his name is Fender.
But you know, if you pull the head back, it smashes the other one. That's the idea.
No.
Smack. Yeah, it is. It's what it's supposed to be.
No.
Wham. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's why his name's Headbanger.
Well, yeah, because they are kind of headbangers, I guess. Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, this head is amazing. Yeah,
is that complete?
Yep, that's complete.
Oh man.
Yeah. They always got like little glow in the dark things in a bag, and this is the little glow in the dark thing that I got. It's really sticky.
I thought this would be an easy line to find, and I've been looking, and they're tough to get with the pieces.
Yeah, there's a lot of pieces.
I found a bunch of them, and none of them are complete.
Oh,
I found him with just the skateboard.
Oh yeah, surfboard.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I have this one.
Ooh, he's amazing.
Look at that.
Looks like a Harryhausen monster.
Yeah, this guy right here is Harryhausen.
That's amazing.
He also, the guy that made this, or the company that did this, also did the monster, stretch monster head as well.
Oh, right.
And they made it so they popped on as well. Yeah. So this is Deathclops. I got this from Liege Toys. This is Akashic Records toys, made in 2017. It's wicked.
He's wicked.
And so Liege did the paint job, but the person who made the toy is Akashic Records.
I love him.
It's huge. Yeah, so good. Running out of room.
Yeah, put him. I never realized there's so many figures with double heads.
Yeah. This guy does stand.
This is a really rare one. This one comes from the Justice League set from 1966. It's an Aquaman villain.
Oh, it's Aquaman. Okay.
It's an Aquaman villain, and his name is Kaldor. And he's a two-headed monster Aquaman villain. Very tough to get these. And listen, if anyone watching has the Doors Periscope or the Weather Vane to the Sanctuary, I will pay triple market value. Just DM us, and I need them to complete the set. But
there's the two-headed Imperial Dragon. This would be 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And
these were used a lot in play with the LJN Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know, that was like a $3 dragon. I think those were only $2.99.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I remember getting one and just,
Yeah,
it was great.
they're so cool. And really great sculpt. I mean, they're kind of cartoony, but I like the cartooniness.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what it almost
It's
looks like?
fantasy.
One of the dragons from the old Hercules cartoon,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's amazing.
Fits on.
I really appreciate this toy.
Appreciate?
I do.
Well, I thought you said I was giving it to you.
Well, I appreciate that too.
You've already got one.
No, I appreciate the way it looks and just the fact it exists. It's just
Right.
so cool. I would honestly say this would be in my top 100 toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really would.
All right. So I, as an indie artist, I've made a whole bunch of two-headed toys. Billy Bob Bionic Bros for the WTF online art show. Cowboy, he's all bionic parts and stuff. And then I did one in Actions Figures 11. It's a clutter gallery show. And I did Mummy. So it was a two-headed mummy.
Oh, he's wicked.
That is cool, eh?
He has the heads of the
Imperial
Imperial Mummy.
Imperial mummy, yeah.
What are they? Claws
And
from?
the chest, the claws, some Japanese toy that some sort of robotic claw Japanese toy. The chest is from Infaceables.
Oh, cool.
Next, I did a one for Apocalyptic 02, and it's the Slow-Mo Sapien twins.
Oh, that
and
sounds
the heads
right.
are sculpted by my friend Aaron Fist. That's him there.
Oh, he's incredible.
He's
I love
wicked,
his
eh?
big, long, lanky arms.
Yeah, really long arms. Yeah, and he's got the Infaceables guy's chest and that leg.
That's
That
right.
leg with that weird claw
Mhm.
that's on the end of it. Some Spawn parts mixed in, and then Aaron Fist's heads. Yeah. What else did I do? Oh, you have it, but you forgot to bring it.
Oh, I didn't bring
we
it
can
in.
put a picture of it.
Yeah.
I made you for Christmas one year because we're both Baltard fans. Baltard Tard.
Yeah.
So it's like Baltard, and then it's got a little mini head that goes on top. Yeah, it looks wicked. And he's got a Mannix body.
Right.
Mannix wrestler.
So bizarre.
So ridiculous. And then the last one I have is this one, and this is Vulture Monk.
Okay.
So it's a vulture head from Thundercats,
Oh, yeah.
and it's put on top of a monk's head.
Oh, cool.
So it's like the vulture is taking over the monk and kind of
So
controlling him.
weird. So weird.
You don't see that often, heads stacked on top of each other.
No, that is so weird. I love
You can
it.
see his face like as if he's under some sort of excruciating pain because the vulture is taking over.
Oh, I love these. These are tough to get.
These are hard to get, yeah. So there's those two there.
Mannix?
These are Mannix, and they're from two different lines. Because you can see how the legs are different.
Yeah.
So this is like if it has these legs, then he is a two-faced monster, and if he has those legs, he is called a dual-faced monster.
Okay.
So Mannix would do that. They would put out toys over and over again, change the names, change the legs, change the colors. There's 4 of each, but there's many color variants.
Sure.
Whether it's got these legs or these legs, and it gets all really kind of
I
complicated.
like this guy's body.
Yeah,
He's also the same body of a character from Overtop Man.
that's
That's,
right. That's the same company. Yeah.
Same company.
So this is the pot belly, and then this is the 8-pack.
I would like to display them that way.
Or with the head
See both
sideways.
their heads.
In the packaging, that's what they do.
Oh, is
They
that
have
what
them
they
to
do?
the side. Yeah, so
So
you can
cool.
see both of them on the package,
Amazing.
which makes sense, right? Because you know.
So good.
And they on one of the lines, they actually gave them names.
Oh, really?
So there's the Viking Skeletor.
Okay.
There's the Alligator Warrior. There's the Ghost Healer. This is the Ghost Healer. And then there's Bullbuster. This is Bullbuster.
Opposed to Ballbuster.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are
And
great.
there's 2 more that are like this.
Oh, come on, you have tons of
I've got
them.
2 more, yeah. So this is also Mannix. They've given them longer legs, and these ones are called Two Faces Devil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can See that?
I really like these.
Yeah, these are really cool.
You know, this
And
is
there's four of these as well, with all different colors and stuff. Yeah,
this is inspiring me to want to do a shelf of just two-headed toys.
yeah, I know, right?
No
These are so
room.
cool.
Gutsy Kombucha.
A new sponsor, Gutsy Kombucha. Mine's ginger raspberry bush. What's yours?
Mine is sparkling and alive beverage. Cardamom and rhodiola. All right, let's try it out. All of a sudden, I have a bump on my shoulder.
I was drinking this, and that's when the boil started showing up.
That's good. I'm going to save that for dinner.
Ginger raspberry. So I do have, as an added thing, movies that have two heads in it.
Okay.
So How to Get Ahead in Advertising,
Yep.
1989. That one's amazing. It's a ad agency guy, and he's trying to figure out a commercial pitch for a acne cream. And
Okay, don't tell me anymore.
it drives him absolutely crazy. And
Okay.
he goes and he has a nervous breakdown.
Okay, I'm going to watch that
It's
tonight.
so good.
Okay, I've never seen it.
You got to see it. And then you mentioned Army of Darkness, right?
Army of Darkness.
'Cause,
And there's
Ash-
a toy of Ash.
Ash has the. Oh yeah, all right, okay. And there's also a movie called The Thing with Two Heads.
And I have a poster for that in
1972.
my hallway right over
Yeah,
there.
you do. That's right. Yeah, I thought I recognized it when I saw it online. Yeah. And there's also one called The Incredible Two-Headed Transplant, 1971.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's the one I have. I have two. I used to have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Okay. There's also a cartoon called Ugly Americans.
Yeah.
And there's a two-headed worm in it, and he's a really weird character. There's this list was my friend Erin Fist. Shout out to her. She helped me out with this list here, and this is one of her favorite movies. Masters of Horror. It's called Imprint, and it's like an old Japanese horror movie. It was set in the past, and there's some sort of body horror, and there's like two heads involved, and it looked pretty horrific.
Cool.
Something you would like.
Okay. What's that called again?
Imprint, and it's on Masters of Horror.
Love it.
2006.
I'll give it a watch.
And there's a movie called Freaked, 1993.
That's right.
And of course, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yep.
There's the President of the Universe. He has that look where
That's
he
right.
flips his two heads. And then there's also, it's terrifying when he does that. But also, that's the movie version. And in the TV show version, he has two heads like this, where they're like
Yes.
next to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
If you could think of any other movies or content or toys that have two heads, let us know in the comments.
Oh, and guess what? We had two people on Instagram pointed out two more toys with mohawks that we missed.
Oh, that's right.
Spider Punk. So Spider-Man when he has the mohawk.
Yes.
Forgot.
And then the guy from Mask.
Guy from Mask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of the guys from Mask has a mohawk as well.
Oh, right. Okay. And there's another one. I don't know how we forgot this. I think we both have them. It's from Stone Protectors.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Got a big fucking red mohawk.
Of course.
And we missed
Tons of
that.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely forgot. He kind of looks like Waddy from The Exploited.
He does. Yeah.
Sorry, Waddy.
Sorry, Waddy.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. We'll see you next time on Toy Surprise. Be sure to subscribe, tag a friend.
We're almost there. We're almost at
We're
700.
almost at 700. Get us up to 700.
We're almost going to be able to give you.
Or I'll have to strangle him.
I can feel that.
See you next time.
Bye bye.
A massive monster menaces the world. Threatening the most intimate terror a woman ever felt. Because of an experimenter with life. The incredible two-headed transplant.
Who are you? I'm your brother. You and I are now one, dummy.
Get the guns. No woman is safe from his deadly embrace. No man is safe from his killer lust.